Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a little rainy and miserable out, but I gotta get the oil change in heavy Chevy. We gotta get her ready for the next camping trip, so let's get it done. How many of you have ever checked the oil in a van? It's still good. This thing is literally that long. It's probably about a good 4 feet. Damn, these things are a pain in the ass. Alright, I want to have a huge favor to ask everyone. There's a very good subscriber to the channel, Ranchero302 me, just like the car. I know we all make mistakes in life. I know he named his channel after a Ford and he owned the Ford, but hey, you know, we forgive him, we understand, you know, we all make mistakes. One day I was leaving high school and I decided that I didn't need back tires. I would just vaporize them into a cloud of smoke. And I almost ran over my principal in the process. But, you know, hey, it worked out because I was one absence too many from graduating senior year. And instead of having me arrive with my car for summer school, he decided to let me graduate because he didn't want to see that car anymore. So, yeah, we all make our mistakes. But no, anyhow, on a serious note, his father just had a massive heart attack. Has gone under quadruple bypass surgery. His dad doesn't have any insurance. Now, he didn't ask me to do this. I saw he made a post, and you could tell watching his video. I'll link it down below, or I'll put a card up here. You could tell it hurts him to even ask. This is not a guy that asks for money. He's a hardworking guy. He works in retail. You know, he has to deal with us complaining about stuff all the time. So he worked, you know, he wasn't like laid off during COVID and sitting at home getting free money. He has worked the entire time. He works, he has a job, he has a family that he has to support. So he made a mention trying to get some money to help his dad out. So there is a PayPal link. Like I said, go to his video, check it out. If you can support any way, shape, or form, it would be appreciated. Like I said, this has been a very good subscriber to the channel. He's always making comments and stuff like that. And like I said, he didn't ask me to do this. I just kind of take it upon myself, and I hope he doesn't mind. But so I feel bad, man. Just picture your dad going through that. So anyhow, we got a little bit of work to do here on the what I want to do here is, the last time we went camping, this fridge was having a hard time staying cool. These refrigerators are kind of weird. This is what they call an absorption refrigerator. It uses a heat source, whether it be propane or electric, to heat up a gas, some type of like ammonia and water or something like that. It gets heated up here, and then the chemicals go up, way up. I'm not sure if you can even see it up there. There's a, probably not, it's very tight. There's a condenser coil up there, and then it works its way down to this exchanger to where it gets heated back up. You can see this. So absorption fridges, the colder the air is, the better they work. So last one we went camping was like 90+ degrees. So it was staying around 45 degrees, which to me is not very cold for a refrigerator. So what I want to do is I have some of these fans that I had from back when I did car stereo. I want to put 1 or 2 in here and help blow the air up. There's actually a vent up there on the roof that the hot air created from the fridge goes up. So I'm going to try to create something to help that out. Plus, if you see here, this is the what goes in front of the fridge, and it's vented, so it's supposed to pull the air in here, and then the hot air goes up. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe with at least 1 fan, I can get enough momentum through there, blowing over those coils to help keep this fridge cold when it gets really, really hot. Let's go ahead and try to wire this thing up and see if it makes any difference. Fan's in here moving. Feel a good amount of air actually right through here, so I hope by cooling this off, if this doesn't make a big difference, I'll put one up higher. Put one up here. I'll have to pull the fridge out and I'll bolt it right to the fridge, and I'll put one up there so it blows right on the coils. I'll try this because it's gonna be a whole lot easier to try that than it is for me to pull that out. I also got up on the roof, finally cleaned my air conditioner. I had the evap rinse here for a while. I also had bought these tools there to straighten out the fins on your air conditioner because they take a little bit of a beating up there on the roof. So I was able to go up there, tune the AC finally. That's something I should have done at the beginning of the year, and straighten some fins. So hopefully the cooling on the AC will be a little bit improved. It was pretty dirty. Yeah, I think now we got to pack this dang thing. Gotta go get some clothes ready and all that other fun stuff, and go grocery shopping. All that fun stuff it takes to get this thing on the road. Look at her. She gets mad when I buy stuff. I bought those rain jackets. They're a little bit expensive. You know, the Patagonia torrent shells that I did the review on, because we're going to travel full time. We're going to RV and we're going to be in weather. So, look at her, man. It's storming down rain. She had to go put it on just to go pick some stuff in the garden. She loves a rain jacket. She can't wait for it to rain so she can go use it for something. Look at her. She loves her rain jacket. Look at this.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
What's with the camera again?
I don't know. What's with the rain jacket?
Did you see it's raining and I needed tomatoes?
And
Yeah.
you needed it now while it was raining. Because you got that awesome raincoat somebody got.
No, because I have this. You see that?
Tomatoes.
I'm killing tomatoes, and now you have half. Yeah. What?
She gets mad when I buy stuff.
Yeah,
Boy, she loves to use it.
Americans won't understand it. Yeah, I know.
Alrighty, everyone. We got to make a quick trip to the auto parts store. I hooked up the Buick last night, and the 2 problems I had before I replaced the harness are still there. Basically, the battery charger's not showing any voltage, and I don't have a right-hand turn signal / brake light. So I probed the harness. I didn't get any voltage. So then I probed the trailer connector on the RV, and I didn't have any voltage. So I pull out the owner's manual, and I found there's 2 fuses that blew. And this one, embarrassingly enough, I don't have any of these 15 amp mini fuses. I have a 20 in there right now for testing purposes, but I want to have the right one in there, so I'm going to go to the store and get the proper 15 amp. This one probably be a little bit more expensive. I don't know how many people keep these funny looking ones in house, but this is the one for the auxiliary trailer output. It took a while to find because the owner's manual doesn't really say like, hey, this is your voltage thing, but when I found it said just like trailer wiring, and I saw it's a big 30 amp fuse. Pulled it out. There you go. So run the store, get the fuses. So, and then we're gonna go ahead and just dispose of this oil while we're at it. It's the proper thing to do. All right, see you at the auto parts store. Alright, let's get the improper fuse out of there. Put the proper 15 amp in. And then there's this one. If you're wondering, it's called a J-case fuse. They even have it spelled out right there if you can see it. J-case, which right there is 40 something trailer wiring. See, it doesn't say charge or anything like that, it just says trailer wiring. But at 30 amps, trailer wiring's got to be pretty stout. There we have it, but we will test it before we call it a day. Alright, so it's the center wire right there, and there we go, 12.4 volts. So that's working finally. All right, it's fixed. Look at that badass CD. Dan the man made for me when I visit him in California. All right, I got the gears came in today. This was actually super fast. I wasn't expecting it this quickly. So there is the clip that either failed or the gear failed, and so this is what I could see in the transmission, and right here you can see that notch. That is where this clip goes in. I believe it goes in like that, yeah. So it goes in like that. And you get these two teeth here to hold it, and that's how you... So something happened. Either these teeth failed or this cracked and allowed the gear to walk. So this sits on the transmission shaft. Here's our speed sensor. So speed sensor goes in the transmission this way, and that's how it works. So as this thing turns sideways, you can see it spins the gear. Pretty neat setup there. It's nice too, they also gave you some O-rings here for that, but I have a brand new unit in there anyhow. But yeah, if you have a 3rd gen Camaro and you need speedometer gear .store. That for real? .store. Speedometer gear .store, that's what it's called. Or AmericanHotRodSolutions.com. Well, there's the information you can see for yourself. I'm, like I said, really surprised. These things shipped out amazingly fast. I ordered them, I think, on Saturday, and then with the holiday weekend, they got shipped out still. So pretty cool. Like I said, if I'm going to go into the transmission, I may as well just, like, this gear here looks pretty good, or it's not broke, it's in there, but these teeth felt worn. So I mean, if I'm going to go in there and replace this, I may as well replace this, so that way everything meshes and works really well. Like I said, then we got our clip. All right, everyone, I have got to hit the road. I got to get the RV loaded up, and we got to get out of here. We're about to head out camping. I just wanted to share with you that the gears came in, and that when I get home, we'll be installing it in the Camaro. Also, I got an email from Brian. He told me how to go ahead and pin out one of the feeds off the ECM and hook the wideband O2 directly to the ECM, and this should really help us get a complete picture when we data log. So now the wideband sensor will send it to the ECM, and then my laptop will pick it up, and it'll all be combined into the data log, and that should really help us get this thing dialed in a lot faster. And then we can go ahead and get the exhaust fixed once this is dialed in, and then we'll take it to the dyno and figure out what kind of power it is making. Also, on the next video we got coming up, I'm going to discuss, me and the wife are going to discuss our plans for full-time travel, what our goals and ambitions are going to be. It's not going to be us going to the campsite showing you. I mean, yeah, we're going to show you some campsites and stuff like that, but there's going to be a lot more to it. So I'm going to make that its own video, and then we're going to share our little camping adventure. So I hope you guys will join us for all that. I appreciate the support. Please leave a like, share this content with your friends, leave a comment. It really helps YouTube recommend the stuff. It's a free way of helping out. And don't forget, I have discount codes for all kinds of cool stuff for you down below. And if you want to help the channel, I'll get one of these cool shirts, something like that. It's greatly appreciated through the Teespring store. So thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for watching the content. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much, and stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching.